was something you wanted to work on this year, and where you think that's coming from, and how happy you are that it's gotten better.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things that I talked about the most in training camp was improving my play and my numbers, 5-on-5, kind of getting back to where they were before I got here, and I don't know, it's just making more happen. I think I'm doing a better job of keeping plays alive in the O zone, getting in on the forecheck, turning pucks over, and spending more time in the O zone versus the D zone. And I think that might have a little bit or a lot to do with my 5-on-5 numbers, and just want to keep that going.
You've been playing with Connor quite a bit lately, and that'll obviously help. He produces a lot, but this run that you're on started even before that. So do you feel like this is 6 weeks of the best hockey you played as an Oiler?
Yeah, I think so for sure, and I worked out really hard this summer to get my game back to where I thought it should be and where it needed to be, and even starting the year off with Nuge, I felt like we had a real good thing going as well. It's just like I said, just took the summer to get back to that 5-on-5 type of player that I was. And don't get me wrong, it's nice to get your goals and your assists on the power play, but most of the game is played 5-on-5, and I think that's that's especially for a guy like myself, a big strong guy who's supposed to play that power forward type of game. You wanna have those results and stuff 5-on-5.
You've experienced some very fierce rivalries, more in Boston than maybe since you come out west. Is there a little something to Edmonton, San Jose after the playoffs last year, getting a chance to meet seeing each other again?
Yeah, for sure. I think always when you play a team, especially the first time after playing them the year before in the playoffs, there's a little bit of extra that goes into it. Even personally, since I got traded out of Boston, I think I've played the Sharks close to 25 times, playing them with LA and twice in the playoffs the last 2 years. And I think that rivalry is definitely starting to build. And, for us, we know how important divisional games are, especially moving forward with this season. And, good chance here to start off a homestand before the Christmas break.
Anything in your physical game, like if you compare the way you're playing this year physically to last year, is there any difference? Have you approached utilizing that part of your game any different this year?
I don't know. I just trying to get myself more involved and engaged physically. And I remember at one point, I think Spector brought up a stat that I didn't have a penalty minute in like a month or something like that. And sometimes you don't think about those things until you guys call us out on it. And it was it was a little, like you take the summer and you look back at things, you look back at the season and ask yourself, how did you do? Were you involved and all that type of stuff? So, I used the summer to think about things like that, and it was even a question like that I said to myself, I better make sure that I keep myself emotionally and physically involved throughout the whole 82 game schedule.
Do you remember your next penalty? Did you just go win?
Yeah, I think I had a fight that night against Cody McLeod. So yes, I do remember.
What's it mean to have Larson back in the lineup?
Yeah, it'll be great. Obviously, he's a real strong defenseman for us. Huge penalty killer. Just the defensive side of the puck, he wins a lot of battles and all those type of things. And great to get him back here in the mix. And it's nice when you get core guys back in the lineup.